Well, we're here at my brother's house, checking out his shed. He's got a pretty cool setup, and I think I've shown you guys before. But I was here actually collecting some button quail eggs for the new incubator that was sent to me, which I will have a separate video on that one as well. So figured I'd come show you guys how his birds are doing. He's got a pretty sweet variety of birds, nice selection. Very similar to mine, but I think he's got a few others that I don't have. He's got the masked finches, the Australian masked finches. But he did kick out 2 babies of the masked finches, and now that we're looking at them, it's a possibility that they might be a hybrid between the masked finches and a shaft tail, but he's got the parrot finches. He does have a few cordon bleu finches and some gold breast wax bills, which I don't have. He does have, I think he's got a strawberry finch male. He used to have a pair, and I think the female ended up passing away. Trying to think if he's got a couple green singers. I don't know. We'll flip the camera around, kind of show you guys his setup. He's been kind of in transition. He used to have kind of how these are built out. He had two big flights here. Up here he had the same thing, but he ended up taking that down and now is building these really cool individual cages to breed. He's got a couple pairs in each of them, which he's done a really cool job at. So we'll show you those, how he's doing on that, and yeah, just kind of give you a good little walk around. We'll show you the outside aviary as well. It's pretty cool as well, but it's got a great setup. He does a good job and has had some really good success with, I would dare say, all of his finches. I don't think there's very many finches in here that he hasn't been able to breed at one point or another. Oh, and it looks like he's got several star finches. So he's got several star finches there. He also has owl finches too. So a few finches that I don't, that he does, but excited to kind of show you what he's done with his bird shed and kind of the differences between our 2 sheds, but also quite a few similarities as well. It's pretty sweet. So let's flip this around and show you guys. So looking on this side, so you walk through the doors right here. It's got a nice sink with water. It's got a fridge where he keeps his egg food and other items that need to be cooled, medications, things like that. He's got some holding cages here. He has been breeding his canaries down in these 2 bottom cages, and they're fairly decent sized cages. Good little holding cages. I don't know if he's got any. She's on the nest there. Looks like I see eggs in there. And then he's also got another female down in there breeding for him. He's actually kicked out quite a few canary babies these last few months. Got a nice little variety of the red factors and yellow American singers. He's got a couple finches here that he's got in holding. A blue-faced parrot finch. Maybe if we come over here you might be able to see them better. Blue-faced parrot finch, pair of stars, and then 2 young Goulian chicks that look really nice. And those I believe are young that he fledged. So very good there. Up here he's got a pair of Goulian finches, an owl finch, and I think that is he was hoping to get a male owl finch. He's got a few extra females that have been laying eggs, but no female or no male to fertilize them. So nice little setup here. And then, like I had mentioned earlier, so he's got these 2 cages down here, which are really nice. Probably, I don't know, probably close to, so probably 3 feet wide, 4 feet deep, 4 feet tall. Same with that one too. And he had that up here, but then he took that down and he's in the process of transitioning, and he's built these cages on his own. And I can hear babies in there. He's got some babies. They sound like his fire finches. Either fire finches or Goulian finches. I'll have to ask him. He's out. He's not here with me, so I'd ask him. But anyways, pretty cool. Looks like these are about close to 2 feet wide. Yeah, close to 2 feet wide there. 4 feet tall, 4 feet deep. So just kind of nice little runs. How he set it up, lets the birds fly, you know, the full length of the cage. Does really good there. He's got a pair of canaries in there. That one is a baby that was fledged. He's got a firefinch pair. I wonder if that's their baby. It's either their baby or the parrotfinch. One of the two. So cool. Put some fake plants up in there. Looks really nice. He just did a good job with it, so thought that was really cool. And then he's got the same thing over here. So he's got a pair of gold breast wax bills and then a pair of Goulian. And maybe it's the Goulian finches that have the babies. I don't see the female, so good chance she's in there. Maybe she's the one feeding them. So nice orange breasted male there. Looks really good. Solid. And then over here, we've got put it up top here. Here we've got some European goldfinches. And I know he's got a pair, but I don't know if he's got, I don't know how to tell female and males from each other, so you have to let me know on that one. And then another pair of parrotfinches. So he's got a normal pied, well, a red-faced pied down there, and then he's got a sea green. I believe she is pied, maybe not. Let's see. I don't see any, a little bit of pied. Yeah, he's got a little bit, not too heavy, but and I believe his sea greens are females. So pretty cool there. So, and then he'll put 3 more cages right here as he builds them. So I think it'll be really cool. Down here he's got some holding flights for babies that he's had. These are all babies that he's had this year. He's got a really good variety: diamond sparrows, shaft tails, canaries, amidema finches. So he's heavy on females. He's got like 3 extra females. So the good news with my babies, most of them being males, we'll be able to kick over some males here for him, which will be really nice for him to utilize there. So, and he's going to give me a couple diamond females, because I think my diamonds that I have are all males. So he's got that. And then coming over here, he's got a rosy borked pair and the females in the nest box. Let me zoom this out so you can see better. He's got a pair of amidemas and a pair of diamond sparrows in here as well. Focus, focus. Let's see. There we go. Those amidemas, you know, I know they're not colorful like your parrot finches and your Goulian finches, but I've actually really come to enjoy their colors and appreciate them quite a bit. They've got some solid birds there. But oh, there's the other rosy borks back there and there. So not sure if they've got any babies or not. But anyway, so he's got those 2 bigger breeding / holding cages. And then in here, he's got a couple pairs of parrotfinches, a pair of Goulian. You can see his cordon bleu female right there. She's beautiful. Lutino blue-faced parrotfinch. There's his masked finch. So you got a masked finch and a shaft tail. So look at that. And then there's the baby. I think it's a hybrid with that little bib underneath its beak. So it's got the mask around the eyes, kind of like the shaft tail. Or sorry, kind of like the masked finch, but then it's got a bib underneath its beak like the shaft tail. My brother said he's seen mostly the masked finches feed him. I don't know, you experts out there, let me know. Let me know what you think that baby is. And that's a good shot there of the masked finch birds, the shaft tail, and then the baby in between. Let me know, experts. What do you think? And then there's the other baby up top there. Again, that bib underneath its beak just looks a little bit bigger than what's underneath the masts. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I think that's a hybrid, but you guys have to let me know. There's some of his owls, his cutthroats. He's had some good success with his cutthroats in the past, and some really good success with his diamond finches. There's a strawberry, oh, just flew off. There's a gold breast up there. Sounds like they were nesting up there as well. So, and then he's got some button quail down. Does have some button quail down in here that I'm gonna be collecting their eggs. He's set up some really cool, like went and cut down some reeds, and birds have built nests in there. He's got nest boxes down low where his parrot finches and his masked finches like to breed. A lot of vegetation and stuff up in the corners. His cordon bleus have bred for him up in there, so he's just done a really good job being successful. And then he does have an opening down there, and it goes out to the flight outside. His flight's cut in half or divided in half. And so these birds in here are able to go into a separate flight outside, get some sun. And then these guys, same thing. They've got all of them here, and then they can go out to their part of the flight as well. So got a few rosy borks, several canaries that are babies from this year. There's a blue-faced parrot finch. Goulian's kind of hard to see with the angle of the light, but a lot of these are babies and young that he's had in the last year. And a lot of them, some of them, I guess you could say, have bred quite well for him outside, out in his outdoor aviary. We'll take a peek of that right now because it's kind of getting dark. I'm gonna show you before it's too dark. Hi, Copper. Hi, bud. This is such a beautiful outdoor aviary. He's done such a good job. He's got the shed here, and then the flight goes in there and it goes all the way back into the corner. So, hi, Copper. Hi, bud. Here's my buddy. Birds love it. He did such a good job putting all of his branches in a certain way, things like that. So he's got several firefinch pairs. They like to hang outside. They're fairly hardy birds. He says they hang out here quite a bit in the wintertime without any issues. But got some zebra finches, Java finches that are all hanging out. Super cool. They love all the sun that they get. Hang out here quite a bit. So anyways, just thought I'd show you guys that. It's cool to see something new every once in a while and something different, and the different successes that they have, and different variety of birds, and what's worked for him may not work for me. What's worked for me may not work for him either. Kind of mixing and matching, and done a pretty good job. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.